Good afternoon, madam. Ma'am,
Yes,
ma'am, can I ask few doubts?
yes,
From the set and get method, we studied
yes.
that, like you gave the analogous of like giving the password to us on the Outlook, and we don't want to share it with everyone else.
Okay.
So I understood that for in order to access that private variables, we use get and set, and then we call them. But
Mhm.
what's the use of declaring private variables, where it can be necessary in a code to
I
assign
don't
as private?
want other class to access that. Once I declare like your password as a private, it will be not directly accessible by any other classes. If it is public, it is accessible outside the class. If I say private, it is only accessible within the class.
Yes, ma'am. So why we declare private if we want to access them later on?
So in a like a restricted way, not in a direct way, anywhere anyone from outside world cannot access your details and change randomly.
Oh, okay.
That's what we were doing, right? In the morning session, directly we used to create an object from any other classes and directly I used to change it.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
If I want to change something, I'll be using a public getter and setter method. So that in a indirect means I am in a formal way I'm doing in a more formal way.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. We still have 165. Anyways, we'll start with the session.
Ma'am, one more thing,
Yes.
ma'am. We also discussed about writing the best coding methods. So it's the best way to first write the code for set for all the variables and then proceed with the get code lines, or is it better to go one by one, once with the
Once you
set and then
go
get?
to okay. Once you just declare a particular variable as private, you can just go to source, generate getter and setter. Both can be done at the same time. Today, end of the session, we'll be discussing something called class diagram. In that, I'll specify that. A pictorial representation will be there. So how do you follow with a given question paper? If a question paper is given to you in a particular format, how do you follow the rules and regulation? That we'll be discussing in class diagram.
Okay, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So morning we ended up in abstraction with a lot of confusion. Yes? We'll start the session or should we wait? Start, right? Okay. So abstraction, as of now, whatever I taught you about declaring a class as abstract class or declaring a method as abstract, that you will be studying in Java 11 Essentials. As of now, no need to worry so much. Okay? Yes, no, respond.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
So as of now, we will just go with this very sample example they have created. Here, let's go through the theory first. If you see, pay bill method accepts the total price and discount. Here we have a pay bill method which is accepting two parameters, that is total price and the discount. So I am not at all worried about how the internal implementation is going to work. Whenever I create an object and I click on pay bill, it will be showing like it is accepting two parameters of the two different data types. If I just pass the parameter, being an end user, I am not worried about how the calculation is going to happen and how the resultant will be displayed to me. Right? For example, a real life situation I can give is you will be ordering some pizza. So that if you have some coupons or something like that, depending on how the internal calculation is going to happen, we guys are least bothered about. What is the total amount? We'll try applying some coupons and give on submit, right? Go to the final payment. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is like your pay bill. Whatever the amount is displayed to me, I will just pay the bill. Internally, programmatic wise, what is happening, I am not at all worried about it. Okay, can you relate this at least now? What is abstraction? Internal details will be hidden. That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, abstract class, abstract method and all. You have something called Java 11 Essentials. That's a separate course you'll be learning in future. That is in Java course itself. This is a very basic.
Program, the abstract is not initial.
Sorry? Can you please?
Abstract keyword is not written.
Abstract keyword is not
written in this program.
Yes, exactly. Abstract keyword, how to use that and all you will be learning in Java 11 Essentials. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
How a class can be defined as abstract or a method can be defined as abstract, that will you will be learning in Java 11 Essentials. After the completion of this basic generic thing, you will be starting with that. Java 11 Essentials, beyond basics and so on. You have many things. There you will be studying in detail. As of now, just know the concept what is an abstraction is. So how to implement all those details will be given there.
When class is abstract, function is also abstract, no?
A class is abstract means it should be having at least one abstract method at least. Okay. Clear with the abstract thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Should we run this program and see it once?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, just a moment. What did we miss out? Customer is already. Okay. Okay, things are working. Guys, mute yourself, guys. We have just calling the payable method by creating an object to the respective class. Once I type payable, it is accepting two parameters. I'll just remove this. Payable, if you see, it is accepting, it will also specify to you. First one is a double, which is accepting a total price. Let me say it is 500. If I place here, it will be showing what is a respective parameters. Let's say 5. And I right click on the respective file, run as Java application. The first line, whenever pay bill is encountered in line number 20, it will be navigating to your line number 6. The first statement will be executed, that is the out statement. Calculating the final amount to be paid will be printed. After that, some basic calculation is happening using the parameter whatever we have received from the respective method. After that, I followed by your customer name, then your final bill after discount is it will be displayed. So being an end user only, this will be displayed to a particular person depending on whatever the quantity they have ordered. If you relate to your online, any of the food applications, if you consider Preserve, Swiggy or anything, depending on whatever the quantity you guys have added, the bill will be generated. Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So that's it. It is simple as that. So internal implementation, you guys are not worried about what is the final amount, and being an end user will be worried about will I get some discounts or not. Depending on frequency of usage, the program will be written. Done?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Feeling very sleepy, everyone?
Oh, ma'am, got it. No, got it.
What?
Okay. So we have completed, we started with constructors, this memory management, encapsulation, and abstraction. Lastly, we are left out with access modifiers and class diagram. So don't worry much about access modifiers. Remember these three keywords. Okay, fourth thing. This fourth thing. Okay. Whenever I use a specific access modifiers as public, it can be accessible anywhere. Okay, access from any other classes or any other package, no restriction on that, directly you can access it. Whenever I declare a particular thing has a private access modifiers, it is only accessible within the class. Have we seen this example since morning? Did we see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
In which circumstances? What was the topic we covered?
Encapsulation, ma'am.
Encapsulation. Very good. So you are aware of public and private so far. Yes?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Next left out is protected and
Protected and default.
so protected, this is accessible in the same package and the subclass of the different package. So how do I say a subclass of a different package? If I have one demo, I'll be showing so that you'll be clear with this point. I'll be creating two different package and I'll have a different classes and I'll try to access. So you'll get a better understanding of that. Done. As of now, theoretical wise, just remember public means you can
Yes, ma'am.
access within any class. Private is inside that particular class itself. Protected means it will be accessible within a package and a subclass. Done. Lastly, we are left out with default. Default is accessible inside the same package. That's all. One more important line we have, members that are created without any access modifiers will have this access. So many have will keep asking the questions, right? If I don't create with a specific access modifiers, what it will be? There is the answer. Yes, understandable.
What is the difference between public and default accessibility?
Public is you can access within the package, outside the package, in the complete program you can access it. Whereas default only within that package. So if you observe in Eclipse, all this time the very first line was something like a package, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So only
Yes, ma'am.
within this package I can access it. Done? Or this is a package which specifies I can access certain variables in both tester and tester1. So this will be one package for you. Within a program, you can have n number of packages. If you observe here, I have created so many packages, right?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
So within a package means, if I take an example of com.infi.mod, you will be having constructor demo, default demo protected, whatever the classes I have created. Within this completely, I can access. This will be your one package.
Ma'am,
Yes.
it's like a folder. Inside there are different files, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So you guys know how to create a package in the class, right? I've shown that. If you
Yes,
want, I'll
ma'am.
repeat that again. Clear, right, everyone?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here they have given a sample example of how to deal with a private, protected, and public. So default will be seeing a separate example. First, we'll copy this code. Okay, it is the same code. I'll just make this thing as public first. I have a customer class in which So how many variables do I have within my customer class?
4.
Four variables.
Okay. In line number 15, line number 14, I am creating the normal way of creating an object. After that, can I do all this process for a public thing? What does the theory says for the public?
Yes, ma'am, we can do it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, we can do.
Run this and try whether it is working fine. I'm getting the details, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let me change this to private and see. If you observe here, whenever I change the parameter like access modifiers to private, I'm already getting 2 errors in line number 15 and line number 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Because private is a non-access.
Exactly.
You
So
have
morning session, whatever we have repeated, if I want to access that, what is the solution we have?
with the help of getter and setter, ma'am.
Exactly.
Non-access getters and setups. Just modifying.
We can use getter statement.
Very good, guys. Thank you. So that is clear, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So public,
Yes, ma'am.
it is fine. So can I use something like protected here?
Yes, we can use.
So protected is what is the one we came to know about the theory one?
Within the
It can access within the class and subclasses of other package.
Yes. So if I just don't define anything, then it will be
default.
default. So default, obviously within the package, can I access it?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Can access.
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever the confusion we had in the previous one, that is, you want me to give a protected demo, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Creating the 2 different packages, 2 different class. So how things works there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll just close everything. I'll just create a new. Someone asked in the chat box saying that how to create a package. So here it is the procedure. How do you create it? You'll be getting an option called package. I'll just name the package as com.infi.package1. So within this package, if I want to create a files like a subfolders, as someone specified, new, other, and you can go to class, and I will create a class called. There are so many demos. I'll just create. I'll keep it simple. I'll just create it as A. So this thing is available to you. So this is one package within which I'll be having a simple protected method. Let's assume we have a protected void message or display, you can say anything. Here I'll be having a sysout statement. So I will create one more package, guys. New, other. Select the package and I will name the package as com.infi.package2. Within which I will create one more class and name it as just B. Within my second class, whatever I have named, I will be having a main. Okay, so this is clear. How do I create? How I created 2 packages in which I have 2 classes. Any
Yes,
doubt
ma'am.
on that?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Okay. So if you observe here in first a.java, I have a simple one method called message within which I'm trying to print something. So here, that is in class B, I have a simple static void main. How do I access the parameter? Could anyone help me?
We need to import that package pack1.
Okay, let me say I'm importing. Import which
pack1
package?
com.infi.pack1.
Okay. Infi dot. Okay, then how do I access it here?
Then create object of that class.
Okay, what's the class name?
Class A.
Okay, then
Small a dot that message method.
it is not showing me, right? Do I have access to that? What is a method name?
We need to extend that class to
Class name is B,
class
ma'am.
extend. Public class B extends
Exactly. See here, we have to use something called extends
A. And then create object of class B.
Exactly. Very good. So who's the one? What's your name? You're answering.
Chetan Borse.
Okay. I'll just to avoid the confusion, I will just name it as B.
And B dot message.
B dot message. You're getting it here?
Yes.
So let's run this and try. I'll explain it once again, guys. Don't worry, others. Yes, is it the same message what I gave in my class A?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So remember, whenever you declare as something as a protected, make sure that it is accessible within the package. Just package. Just package.
Subclass.
Same package and sub.
Protected, accessible inside the same package and to the sub package as well. But you have to instantiate it. That is nothing but use the extends keyword. That's what we did, right?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We have used this extends keyword. Only then we'll be able to access it. Whenever I say a subclass, extend inheritance concept will come into picture. Yes, right? Extends, or when I say a class, superclass, or a subclass, there will be an inheritance concept. Hence, I have to extend it. Hence, I'll be creating an object to the current class, and only then I'll be able to access it. Is the protected clear now? Should I repeat it, anyone?
Yes, ma'am. Repeat, ma'am.
Can do same thing in a.java also, no?
Okay, we'll just clear this first. If you have doubts, I'll just repeat the protect. A public private is fine, right? We have already seen in the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Is at least that too clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now default is nothing but whenever I declare a particular method has default within the same package, I can access it. That also we have seen the demo. The confusion was in protected, right? Yes, no? Okay. So first we'll see the theory part. Whenever I use the protected access modifier, it will be accessible in the same package and to the sub package as well. If I want to use within the sub package, make sure that we have to use the concepts of inheritance. That is, I am extending a class. So I have created a package called com.infi.pack1 within which we have a class A, within which we have declared protected void message. since it is declared as protected modifier within the same package and the subclass package, it will be accessible. So we are looking into the example of how do I access in the subclass. That is nothing but another package as well. So we have created one more package, com.infi.pack2, within which we have b.java. So if you go back to b.java, I am using the concepts of inheritance here. I am extending the class A. So what happens whenever I extend the class A, whatever the features I have in class A, that will be available to my class B. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, right. So that is
Yes.
what your inheritance concept is. So once I inherit it, I will be creating an object to the current class and I will be accordingly calling the method that is present in your parent class. Fine?
Ma'am, when we inherit another class, then all the instances or methods are inherit or only the protected one?
Everything will be inherited.
Sorry, ma'am.
Everything will be inherited. It is just that for the sample example, I have just given one. Let me have one more method, void display. Within which I'll write the same sysout statement, excluding the content. This will be okay. Here I'll be writing it as display. So if you see here, if I try to call that function b dot, where is your display? Display is not available to me.
No, ma'am.
Because this, why? Okay, can anyone fix this? Can anyone tell me why this is happening? If you tell this, you have understood the concepts then.
Because this is not in the class.
This is not the protected.
This is not protected.
Or else
Default. It is default.
And this is not the body of a class A.
Its scope is limited within that package only.
exactly, very good guys. It is just the scope. Whenever if I don't give any access modifiers, it is by default, it will take the default thing. Whereas in the theory we have seen, if it is taken as a default, only within the same package I can access it.
Yes, ma'am.
So how can I make
Yes,
it
ma'am.
accessible? What are the different options I have now?
And protected.
Make it protected.
Protected
I use
or
public
public.
for it.
Protected.
Whether the public will work?
Yes, it will work.
Yes, ma'am. It will work.
Try with public.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll go back here. Dot operator. Now display is available to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Try running this. Both are been executing.
Display.
Yes, sir.
At least now got the concept how things works.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So you
Yes,
have
ma'am.
to
Clear
write
now.
small little programs like class, two different classes with two different packages, and write the different scope of your access specifiers and then try out. Only then you will be getting a clear picture of how access modifiers works. Done? Will you give it a try? Today, by end of the day, will you be fine, comfortable with the access specifiers?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll see have we left out anything in here. So please do remember in the notepad also I've written the key thing you have to remember about access modifiers. Public, you can access from any other classes. Private is accessible only inside its class that we have seen using the getter and setter. Then is protected inside the same package and the sub package. The demo is clear. Hopefully it is clear. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Lastly, default. Default also sample we have seen in the same example.
Here public should be accessible from any other class and also other packages also.
Yes. So we'll just go through it. Okay, this tryout we have seen, we have modified this private, protected, and public, and we have tried this, right? Have you seen this?
Yes,
No?
ma'am.
Okay, so we have something called class diagram, the last topic. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what is a class diagram? Okay, I'll just navigate. Okay, this is how your question paper will be. You'll be having something called hands-on, right?
Ma'am,
Yes.
so we can, I mean, the way of accessing default and public access modifier will be seen with the help of object creation.
Sorry, can you please repeat?
Ma'am, I said the way of accessing default access modifier and the public access modifier will be same, right?
The way of accessing default and
Public.
public, it is same. That's what your question is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Default, you can just access inside the package, right?
Inside a particular package.
Yes, package is nothing but here I've created a package called Java, sorry, com.infy.package1,
Yes, ma'am.
within which I have a.java. If you observe here in any other which has more than one, no. Yeah. So within the package is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 are the different classes I've created. Within all this class, I can access if a particular, if I'm specifically using like a default modifiers.
Default.
Yeah. You can have any number of the packages. Once you put into a particular, like if you go to the real life instances, this is how the project will be. Within a one package, you'll be having n number of classes. Okay. You'll be creating your package according to your name. For example, if you are deploying something like a service layer, you're dealing with a repository layer, you'll be creating a package accordingly. com.infy.service, com.infy. Your database, whatever the things you're dealing with, accordingly, its respective implementation will be present within that package. So it will be easy to access, like a systematic way of organizing files and folders.
Okay. And public can be accessed inside any package or any
Yes.
class.
Yes.
Okay.
You try out few example. Until you try out, you'll be not having a clear picture. You'll be having many questions.
Okay.
Okay, because even I was in your phase at one point of time. So hundreds of questions will be there. Whether this will work, whether that will work. Yes, you guys are going to the same phases, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So it will be like that. You have to practice. Only hands-on experience will be the best thing. Whatever theory you read, just to understand how things work. You have to create a class, how to create a package, how to create a project, everything you have to demonstrate. Only then it will be clear. Once I show some demonstration here, it will work. The same demo, if I try it tomorrow, sometime it will not work. So why is that you're facing that? Everything you have to experience that. Don't worry, guys. Hopefully everything will be fine. Just practice it. Without practicing, nothing will work. Okay, hands-on will be not that easy. Even the objective questions also. So you have to practice.
Okay.
Okay, we were discussing about class diagram. So in your actual hands-on question paper, this is how the pictorial representation initially it will be. After that, for the classes.
I mean that examination pattern hands on how many who get marks, how much marks can get, ma'am?
In which hands-on?
Hands on how much marks we get it, ma'am? Cut off.
To clear it, you're asking? All those details will be said by your batch owner. In next week, she'll be addressing you again weekly once so that you can ask with her, okay? Fine? Am I audible,
Yes,
guys?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am,
Okay.
you are.
So this is how the question paper usually looks like. You are supposed to come to a conclusion saying that okay, what is this red box or the green symbol you have? Depending on that, you will be writing your program. So before that, we will go through the basic version of that. Initially, it will be represented in the box format, which will be having a class name at the top. At the second level, you will be having the attributes. At the last, you will be having the methods. So what are attributes and methods? You guys are know, right? You know the difference.
Variables and features. Attributes, nothing but variables.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Variables and method, that is nothing but your functionalities.
Yes,
Done.
ma'am.
So here, customer is the name of the class. And what are the attributes you have?
Name, number, and address.
ID, name,
Name,
number, address.
address, ma'am.
Yes. What is that a minus indicating or the plus indicating? If you just scroll down, you have
Plus means
it
method.
is a private member. Plus is nothing but your public member. Asterisk will be your protected member. So these three symbols you have to remember. Accordingly, you will be specifying the either it is private, public, or protected. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
So what are the attributes
Yes, ma'am.
present first?
ID, name,
Okay, ID. What are those? It is having the access modifiers.
it is private,
Protected.
Private, right? Yeah. If I'm using a private means, the very next question is I should have a getter and setter.
Yes, ma'am.
you should
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay, good. So what is in the method function method? What is the first thing we have? Plus followed by customer. What's
Public
this?
constructor.
Yes, it is a
Public
constructor.
constructor.
The class name is same as that of your method name.
Method name.
Yes,
After that, if you see in the second line, we have customer.
Parameterized constructor.
parameterized constructor.
Very good, guys. And third one,
Same parameterized.
parameterized constructor without certain attributes. That is, whatever the requirement they have given in the question paper, accordingly you'll be writing the program. Done. If they have given to
These two
write-
functions are same.
it is same string name. Second one is number, no?
Yes,
Okay.
data type
Yes,
will be-
ma'am.
arguments are different.
Yeah, arguments parameters is different, right? One is
Yes,
name and other is number.
Yes, ma'am. Correct.
So whatever the requirement they have given, accordingly create a parameterized constructor and implement it. After that, we have a getter and setter
Getter method.
for
yes.
ID, name, number, and address.
Yes,
Lastly, we have two methods to be implemented. That is display, and lastly we have is pay.
Pay.
Bill. Done.
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
plus indicates plus minus only
Like-
three symbols you have to worry about here. That's it. And the return type is void double. That is also clear, right? Towards the right hand side, if you see.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Data
Type
types.
of a method. Data type of a method.
Exactly. Method in the similar way. What are the attributes, data type that will be also given to you? This is a basic version. In actual hands-on, this is how the things will be. So if you want to know about this, what is the circle, everything is doing, you have to just scroll down. Here is a set of symbols which you have to be familiar with to understand the question paper.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. The first one is a class. Next, you can see a triangle. That is a default, private, protected. It is a field. You should know the difference between field and method. Method will be completely filled. For the fields, that is for the attributes or the variable, it will be not completely filled. Just have a look into that. Take 5 minutes, and we can just go back to how to deal with this. Okay, you can open the legs. If not, those are not able to open it, just take a moment and just have a look into this. What is the symbol and what's its respective description?
Ma'am, package visible. What it's mean?
Default package, what do you mean by default field?
Public.
Public.
Within a package.
Within the same
Within a package, right?
Is within a package
Modifier.
group within the package.
which we can access only inside the same package.
So we'll scroll up. Done with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So according to this, in the first row, yes, any queries?
Class. Class.
First
Yes,
one is
this is
nothing but
class.
your class name,
Class.
which will be having the attributes. So what are these attributes? Modifiers we have?
Private.
Private.
Private field.
Third symbol, it is a private field. Hence,
Private.
customer ID, name, number, and address will be private with the respective data types they have given there itself. It is very clear. Then it is a green dot. What does that specify? It is a public method.
Public method.
All the
Public.
methods, getter and setter, you have the respective thing. So in if you see the constructor,
Public constructor.
Public constructor. Public constructor. Public constructor.
okay, then we have a parameterized constructor, two constructor with the different parameters. After which we have a display and a pay bill method
Which is written.
with respective return type. So much is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
whenever any method returning something, then there are two ways to receive it. Now, directly we can print in CISO by using class object dot that return type, and
Yes.
one is we
You
can
can
insert it
handle in
into.
any ways. That's not a problem. The end result is they have just given the representation class diagram here. Along with the question paper, you will be given with a box specifying this is what the input you're supposed to give and what is the expected output. That will be also given to you.
Okay.
Okay. It is just that for a given sample input, if I'm giving A plus B or like 2 and 3, the output should be 5.
Yes.
The complete table representation also they will give to you during hands-on. Don't worry about that.
And ma'am, while exam, we have to use Eclipse only.
They will be providing you the environment. Don't worry about it. Everyone will be using the same environment. Okay?
Well, in hands-on, the time complexity will be also mentioned.
Yes,
we
everything
can-
will be there. Yes.
We have to the specific time complexity which will be mentioned in the paper.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
At this point, don't worry about anything. Just concentrate on topics, okay? Done?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Can you try implementing this program according to the class diagram given? You have to just add 2 more parameters here. That's it. That is for the display method will be displaying all the details, whatever you have set. That is what is given to implement, right? Getter and setter, anyways, within fraction of second, you can do it by default. Yes?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So, display, it will just display all the details. And pay bill, write some logic of your own and try to implement it. Can you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, we can
Okay.
try.
So pay
I'm
bill,
ready.
yes. Any doubts? Pay bill, make sure it is accepting 2 parameters, total price and single parameter with total price, whose data type is double. So you should have a double variable here. Okay, and one more thing I forgot is whatever the name given here, if it is customer ID, C with the lowercase and I with the uppercase, you have to follow the same naming convention while writing in your hands-on.
Which means camel case, right?
Yes, whatever the name given here, it has to be exactly same in your environment wherever you're writing your exam. You shouldn't miss out. C shouldn't be caps. Everything should be uniform and it should be very formal. Okay. because it will be automated. How your resultant will be analyzed is, if something goes wrong, everything will be round up to 0. Okay, it should be of the kind string itself, and customer C should be lowercase followed by customer. Not even the spelling mistake should occur. Is
Okay,
that
ma'am.
clear? Done. So that is the reason they have given a very clear class diagrams, so that it will be easy for you to analyze it.
Ma'am, that pay bill method, we just have to print the particular amount, or we have to process something like adding discount and all.
Just no need of discount and all. Just pass a total price. Okay, for the your order is display the particular person name. So
Yes.
within here we have a name, right? Just
Yes.
use a so statement
Yes. Okay.
and just print a hi followed by your name.
Okay.
Your bill is.
And okay.
Whatever the parameter has been passed, like used in the double, just try to print that.
Okay, fine.
How you're handling it is up to you. Once
Okay, ma'am.
this method
Okay,
should be
ma'am.
called. Okay, this method should be called. Within that functionality, it is up to your wish.
I thought we have to do some process.
If you're doing the process, it is well and good. Give it an attempt, Chetan.
Okay.
Okay, if you're willing to write something like if a particular customer is a regular or something like that, you can add one more variable there. If it is a regular customer, you can provide a discount of, so let's say 5%.
Yes.
Okay, try that also.
We have to
5%
try it
discount.
now, ma'am.
Yes.
So we have to try it now.
Yes, exactly. So you can decide. You will go for a break and then try it, or you will complete this within half an hour and then go for a break.
And we'll complete it.
Come done. So next half an hour is more. I think 15 minutes is enough.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, complete this quickly then. After which we'll go for a break.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am. Actually, my laptop has shut down because of power cut, so I'm unable to solve it. I will try it on notebook only.
Yes, sure. Definitely give it a try.
problem that I just discovered in my house. Maybe you have something similar. But I came home from vacation and I found this. The tile in my living room has kind of popped up in the center here. I think it's maybe a half an inch off the floor. I've got this piece of wood here. You can kind of see when I press down how much distance there is on either side. And you can hear the tile. And I'm going to try to just cut inside of some of the grout lines here. Hopefully it's nothing in there, but nothing of this magnitude. And then see what we can find underneath the tile. Just a little bit, but what I'm going to do is just take this blade and we're just going to cut into the grout here. Just get this grout, take this first piece out, and pop that up, and hopefully these other pieces just kind of pop out, make it pretty simple. So turn this on. And see what's going on under here. Hopefully these other ones will just kind of pop up out of here. Okay, so got a screwdriver. To try carefully to lift this up without kind of popping the tile, but it seems to be stuck. So it looks like I'm going to have to actually cut here as well. So go ahead and do that. So, loose. So I don't know if you just saw the tile shift. Just kind of shift and pop. So it's nice and loose. So there we go. Well, wow. Okay, it's all dry. That's a good thing. Not really sure what's happening under here, but let's go ahead and pop some of these other ones. They're all still kind of tight, so I'm not sure what's happening here.
Did anyone complete the task? No one? Or at least you guys have started?
No.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so 5 more minutes you need?
Within 4 or 3 minutes.
Ma'am, I'm done.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, please share.
Ma'am, screen 1, na?
Yes.
Okay. Is it visible, ma'am?
It is still sharing. Yeah. Okay, you have a private getter setter is done. Okay, scroll down. What is a class name, Chetan?
Gate set. Main class is E in cap.
No. What is the one given in the diagram? Class diagram, what was the class name?
Customer, ma'am.
Right, that also you should keep a point of. Done?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Just
scroll
ma'am.
down.
This display method, pay bill, I have pass and double argument, which is double type.
Okay.
And this is a main class, main method. Inside that, there I have set and get that particular things.
Okay, 1 second. In line number 48, you are calling the display method, right? Within display method, you have to try to display all the details there rather than in line number 51 to 55.
Okay.
Okay? That will
Okay.
be even more better. This is also right, but that will be even more presentable, more formal way.
It will also reduce lines.
Exactly.
Yes.
Good one. Any other was completed?
Do I need to run it or?
Yeah, please do run it.
Just a minute. See, ma'am.
Okay, 100 rupees, fine. Thank you. Okay, make sure that you will be following all rules, okay? Like the class
Yes,
name
ma'am.
and all.
Yes,
That
yes.
will be like, your marks will be deducted. That's the only reason.
Yes.
Good one. Any others?
Ma'am?
Has the meeting stuck, guys?
Yes, you completed, Ambika?
Ma'am, I want to share my screen as I'm getting confused that I'm doing right or not.
Okay, please do share.
Yes, ma'am.
You have a customer, scroll down, get a setter method is fine. Okay, you have okay, done. Scroll down. Okay, scroll down. Okay, you have a tester. You have created an object, fine. Okay, here, just go back, just scroll up for the parameterized constructor. Yeah, line number 43. You can set all the parameters here itself using this keyword. Can you do that?
Can we use this method for this?
No, I'm just asking you to, in order to initialize it, this dot customer is okay, CID, okay, that's fine, you have assigned, but where have you called this customer? I mean, the parameterized constructor while creating an object. Did you call?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, instead of, okay, run it, we'll see. Okay, cannot find the symbol customer dot. Where have you used get customer, set customer? Okay. Where are you trying to get the details? You are supposed to get the details within. Okay, there is so many confusions here.
I'll do it again.
Okay. Yeah, take your time. Don't get confused, okay?
Yes, sir.
Just take your time. I will give you 10 more minutes. Don't worry. Take your time and try fixing this.
Okay.
Anyone have completed things? Completed?
Sir, hello, sir.
Yes, did someone complete it? At least respond, guys. No, yes, you need some time. Okay.
5 minutes, ma'am.
Last 5 minutes. Okay. At 3:20.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Sonali.
Yes.
Sonali.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, tell me.
I completed partial, but I'm not getting it. Can you guide me to complete that?
Okay. How many things you have implemented?
Up to the constructor stage.
Okay. Please share your screen. You have Eclipse installed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have public getter and setter done. Scroll down. Okay, this is public void. What is this class diagram? Is that the constructor, your name of the class is?
Class name.
Okay, scroll down. Okay.
What are you making wrong here?
Just remove that colon, no?
This?
Yeah. And one more thing, that also. And instead of that, whatever you have specified within the double quotes, A301, instead of that, just remove that. Complete thing. Yeah, double quotes also. Okay, remove A as well. Okay, A as well. Okay, go back to that customer ID and write it as string. It is a string, right? Customer ID is of a kind string. Yeah. No, go back to your same method. Constructor. Yeah. Any when the open bracket is there, right? The plain parenthesis.
Yeah.
String space. Go back in the same line. Or don't delete that. Let it be there. Just prefix that with a string. The string should come first and then your customer ID. Comma shouldn't be there. Yeah, correct. So similarly, do it for this everything, all the parameters.
Okay, so in constructor, you have to write string or which is the variable name and then the variable name. Okay.
Yes, yes. Similar to however you pass the parameter in the method, right?
Okay, okay.
In the same way. So do it the same changes and try fixing things, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Ma'am, ma'am,
Yes, tell me.
if we are getting an error that reach to an AND file, then what it's mean?
Reach to an end file.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please share the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Others, anyone have completed?
Yes, ma'am. I completed, ma'am.
Okay, please share the screen. Okay, scroll down. Okay, within main, fine, you're calling it. And payable. Okay, your display. Where is the display? You're directly calling it? Okay, very good. So in line number 49, if you see, he has just used the this dot display, whatever the method we have learned in the today's morning session, he has tried to implement that. Very good, man.
Thank you, ma'am.
Any others?
Ma'am, I have done. Can I share my screen?
Yes, please. Okay, scroll up. So you have declared the class as customer itself, right? Good. Scroll down. You have a getter setter, everything is done. Constructor you have parameterized, fine. Okay, scroll down. Okay, scroll down, your main method. Okay, scroll down. Fine, display. Can you show me the output? Okay. Yes, fine. Good one.
Thank you.
Any others? What about others?
Ma'am, can I share my screen?
A person is already sharing. Raviteja, after that person you can.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm Chetan. I've done with all the changes, and can I again share or not?
Yeah, just a moment. The person is sharing.
Ma'am, is it right?
I'm not able to see the code, Raviteja.
Not able to.
Just try resharing it.
Okay, ma'am. Is it visible
Yeah.
now?
Yes, yes. Now it's fine. Okay, scroll down. Okay, down. Your main method. Okay, you can also call the constructor as well. Parameterize constructor and set the values there also. Okay.
Okay.
Good one. Who will be sharing next? Yes. Why did you stop sharing, Chetan?
Yes, ma'am. Is it visible?
Yes.
So I have made changes. I have changed the class name and
Good.
also added all things in display. And in here pay bill, I have added some discount and all. And before discount, after discount. And
Yes,
I
very
have
good.
commented these previous things.
Yes, yes. So this is far better than the previous one, right? Good improvement.
Okay,
Can you
I'll
run that?
run it.
Yeah.
Yes. See, ma'am, customer details and all things.
Okay, very good. This is like even more presentable way. Good one.
Yes. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Yes, ma'am. Can I share?
Yes, please. Okay. Okay, done. Scroll down. Your main method.
Yes, ma'am. I have made another class for me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. This is
There
the
I am.
second.
And this is my output.
Okay. Hello, customer. Fine. Good one.
Thank you.
Any others have completed? Nitin, did you complete it? Pratik? No response. Is anyone willing to share the screen, the last one, after which we'll go for a break? Okay, scroll down. Okay, where is your display function? Okay. Your display function, please.
Ma'am, it's not one program is right, but I don't know what is the problem occur. It's not showing it's showing the previous program's output.
Okay. Okay, right click on the, what is your class name, class diagram? Just select that file. On the left hand side in the package explorer, yeah, right click there. Run as, yeah, wait, yeah, first option, yes. Please redo it. What was the first option? Run as configuration, just give it again. Okay, select the one which you want to run it now. Your program is present within com.infi.
Yes.
Please run it. Is this the one you have sent or it is different?
Different one.
Okay, just search in main class. Do you have class diagram somewhere? Okay, just right click on the file and give it as run. Let's see.
Okay. But program is right now, ma'am.
Okay, your display, you haven't returned the display function, no?
No.
You are supposed to implement that as well and pay bill also?
Okay, ma'am.
According to the class diagram?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, try to implement that too also.
Okay, ma'am.
Arshad, you're sharing, okay. Down. Okay, constructors, fine. Down. display methods and payable. Okay, you have given some logic there, fine. Okay, can you please scroll up in display function? Okay, the same advice, whatever you're trying to do within the main method. Scroll down, please. From line number 72 till line number 75. Try to display all the details within the display method. Okay, that's the reason we have created a display method, right? Okay, other than that, fine. Good one. Okay, guys, we can go for a break till 4:10. Okay, please be back on time, 4:10.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, we continue with the session, guys. Is anyone else willing to share the screen who have completed the task? No one?
Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am, can
Yes.
I share my screen?
Yes, please. Okay, at 4:15, you'll be 4:15. After one or two people, you'll be having a connect. Okay, connect for the day. Yes, respond.
Ma'am, please repeat.
You will be playing connect within few minutes after a few people sharing the screen.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, please scroll down. Okay, you have a display method. Yeah, fine. Scroll down. Okay, you can also use call your parameterized constructor as well. Okay, this is also fine. You could do that also. Good one.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have one doubt.
Yes.
Can I share my screen?
Someone else is sharing. Just a moment. Okay, please scroll down. Down. Okay, fine. You have used this. Good one. Okay. Fine. Thank you. Yes, you had a doubt, Harshad?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Is there line number 69?
Yes.
There is error because of constructor.
Just scroll up. I think that is a string. Customer ID is a string and you're trying to give an Others, please mute yourself. Scroll up.
I'm due to constructor overloading. It is
No,
happening.
just scroll up.
I didn't mention the customer ID in the third constructor.
No. It is a string, man. So you're supposed to give a string within a double quotes, right?
Okay.
Got?
Yes.
That's the only thing. Rest is fine. Line number 69, you had something? Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Display fine. Okay. The same thing to you as well. You can call the parameterized constructor as well while creating an object. Okay, good one. Okay, scroll down, please. What about REST code? Your getter setter methods?
No, I'm written in LX, but
It's gone.
hello, ma'am.
Yes, please repeat. You are telling something.
Ma'am, I'm written in LX, ma'am, but now LX is not opening, ma'am.
Okay, so whenever you're dealing with legs, please make sure you'll be having a backup of the program. Once you refresh, things will go up. So please have a habit of copy pasting at least somewhere. Okay? From next time onwards, it is to everyone. Sonali, you can continue with it. Anything else, guys? Sonali will be taking over now.
I'm not able to fix the errors. I got
Which errors, Ambika?
Ma'am, there are so many errors.
So okay, go through the topics.
Yes,
if you're still not able to fix by end of the day, tomorrow I will take up your things and fix it up. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
just remind me at the beginning of the day. Just try fixing it. Go back, read through the topics and try fixing it. Okay, if still you are not able to do the things, we'll help you out tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, over to you, Sonali.
Okay, ma'am. I will take care of it. So, guys, I hope my voice is audible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Hello, Sonali, ma'am. I have one doubt.
Yes. What is the doubt?
Actually, there was a power cut off from last 1 to 2 hours. So, is it okay to do that connect on mobile? Is it working or not?
It will work. It will work. You can even connect on the phone for connect. No issues in that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
You can take participate in the connect via mobile also. It is no. There will be no issues on that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Try to fix the power cut issue within today because tomorrow also you may have the session, right? So it is not possible for you to continue with the mobile for a long period. So try to fix it within today.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine then. Okay. I hope my voice is audible and like please be ready with the platform. Okay. We can play the connect by 4:25 sharp. I will be sharing the link. Within that, keep the platform ready and don't say I'm just not opening or any other issues. Okay, I will give enough time, so try to be in the connect page. I will be sharing the key as well as link. You can quickly share and you can take part in the connect. Fine. I hope it is fine. Today there is no much topic, guys. The topics for today's connect is also related to more or less it will be related to the switch case kind of a thing. And tomorrow's topic will have today's topic and tomorrow's topic. So I hope you all get clear of it, and we can start by 4:25 sharp.
Ma'am, share link.
I told that I will be starting the connect by 4:25. That is, I will be sharing the link and other details at 4:25 only. You please make ready with the platform because you guys are telling you just asking for credentials and all, right? So yes, so you make that credentials works, everything the part like all the stuffs are ready, and then we can start the connect so that it will be easy for you to join quickly. Okay, today I hope there won't be any network issue and all, so we can play peacefully.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, in Lex application in mobile, it is showing that application initialization failed. Try again after some time.
Refresh your page and try it again. So I hope guys my voice is clearly audible, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes, great. Thanks for the confirmation, guys. And I'm repeating it again today as well. The thing is, when I'm taking the connect, don't unmute yourself, okay? Because you can't able to hear my voice. It will be like echoing or some other problems will be there. So don't do that. After completion of one question, I will be explaining, and then I will be asking whether it is understood or not. On that time, if you are not understood, please let me know. I will be repeating it again and explaining you again. On that time only, you can unmute yourself. Other than that, please mute yourself. Okay? Because when I am sharing the screen, it is not possible for me to mute everyone. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Thanks for that confirmation, guys. I hope all the topics that has been covered today, yesterday, all are clear. It is like very slowly ma'am has taken for you guys. So please practice it. Very, very important thing is to practice. Okay? Yes. Very important thing is to practice. Keep on practicing. Exercise also, she is taking very, very slowly and she is solving all your doubts. So usually it won't be happen. We used to tell you guys to you guys to practice, but she is explaining you everything. So please try to cope up and do your exercises assessment every day so that it won't bag up to the next day, because each and every day there will be new chapters and new things you will be learning. Okay, so don't bag up any everything. Try to solve everyday portions every day so that you can get more knowledge on new chapters as well. Okay, please share the link, ma'am. Okay, why guys you can't able to wait for few minutes, like you don't have any patience to wait for few minutes? I told I will be starting exactly by 4:25. I mentioned it as well, right? Okay. So I have shared the link. Okay, I have shared the link in the chat window. You can directly get into the link, or else you can use the key. The key is 342148. 342148. I also posted the same key in the chat window. Please refer to it. The key is 342148. And I also shared the link which directly get into the page. Okay. Yes, 108 people has joined. Thanks for that. So if my clarification for the question is clear, give some thumbs up and SS in the chat. If you have doubt, then unmute yourself and ask your doubt. Okay? Yes. Thanks a lot for that. If you don't want to type YES and all also, you can type SS, it's fine. Or yes, it's also fine. Okay? Again, someone. Naveen, can you please mute yourself? Yes, thanks a lot.
Ma'am, application initialization failed is coming, ma'am.
For what, Naveen? To connect? No, right?
Yes, ma'am. For connection, connect only.
Connect only. So refresh your page and try it again. It will connect. Usually we used to play the connect by 5 or after only. Since I'm starting it earlier because it is new to you all, because and you guys will feel difficulties while joining the connect because it is new, so I was like taking it before itself. Okay, so it is mandatory also, so try to connect. Okay, you will be getting familiarity with the questions which is going to come for the objective exam. Naveen, please ensure that you mute yourself. Viber, thanks a lot for that. It is connected, ma'am. Fine. So in between,
It is showing connecting you back to the game.
if it is showing connecting you back to the game, then your network is an issue. Please refresh your page and try to connect again. Okay. 159, 160 all around has joined. Great. So yes, shall we start the connect, guys? The people who doesn't join can answer me in the chat. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay. Saurabh, please mute yourself. Yes, thanks a lot. Okay. So those who are cannot able to join, no issues, guys. You can answer me in the chat privately. Okay, make sure that you are answering me privately because others also in the meet. So answer me privately. And then those who are not at all participating, I'm saying this again, guys, you are in the trouble. Okay, you have to mandatorily participate in the connect, or else at least you have to answer me in the chat. Okay, if you're not doing these two things, then I don't know what the consequence will be, but make sure that you are connecting to the connect. Okay, login issue, I already gives enough time for login and all. If there is any credential issues, you have to contact CCD. I hope Anusha has given the email ID for CCD and helpline desk in the addressing. So contact them and sort it out earlier as possible. Okay. Lex is not working. It is working for me. Obviously, it will work for others also. Okay. Yes. So I'm going to start now. Today's connect, as I said before, it will be more or less related to your switch cases. If you are very good at switch cases, every question in the connect will be very easy. Okay. Yes. We'll start the connect, guys. So first question is on board. You can answer it. Very good, guys. So much of people has answered. Roshan and so many people has answered, and most of them are answered it rightly. 94 has answered it rightly. Great going, guys. We'll discuss this once and we'll move to the next question. Fine. There is nothing here to discuss actually, but still we can discuss it for other people. Identify the keyword used to implement as switch cases in Java. While we are going for any switch cases, what are the things that we come across? We come across switch, case, default, and break. All these terms we come across while we are implementing the switch cases, right? Inside switch bracket, we used to give the number or any string values or integer. Case is for a particular implementation. Default and break, we come across it. So all are right answer and all are keywords. So option D is the right answer. We'll move to the next question. If I am confusing and my way of communication is not that much good, please let me know so that I can change. Okay, or I can repeat my words again. Okay. Yes. So 75 people are answered it rightly, and 40 and 21 people has answered B and D. I think there is such confusion between B and D. We'll see what is the question is about. In Java, which of the type is not supported by switch expression? Which are not supported in switch expression? Int will be supported, character will be supported, double and float are not supported. Okay, answer C is the right answer. Why it is not supported means in double there is a decimal point, right? 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. So such cases will not be executed in case of switch expressions. Okay, either it should be like 1 2 3 4, or else it should be A B C D, or else it should be a string type of one value. So double and float will not be considered or not be supported by switch expressions. Okay, I hope this explanation is clear, so we can move to the next question. And you guys are very good. You guys are like answering me in the chat and giving emojis. So that is fine. Thanks a lot for that. Yes, 85 people has answered it rightly. Anyway, we can discuss it before moving to the next question. State true or false. In switch statement, the order of default case does not matters. Yes, either it can be first present or it can be lastly present. It doesn't matter. It will be presented. Okay, the order is not. It does not matter in case of default case. Okay. I hope it is clear and we can move to the next question. It might be seems to be easy, but this type of question you can expect in your objective exam. Okay. So we'll move to the next question. So so many answers are there in the chat. Very good, guys. Thanks for answering first of all. Okay, fine. So 23 people has answered it rightly, and there is a wide range of variations in the answers. We'll discuss before getting into the another question. Okay, so here what they have given, what is the output of the Java program given below? So they are asking about the output of this code snippet. Initially what they have given, int number is equal to 3. Okay, initialization is over, and switch num. So what will be the replacement of num? It will be 3 because we are already initialized num is equal to 3. So num value is 3. So where is 3? Case 1. Case 1 plus 2 is what? 3. So automatically since here it is 3, it will be comes to this statement. So this statement will be executed. What is there inside this statement? 3. That will be executed. Okay, after that you can see there is no break statement is given, correct? If I am not wrong, because there is, if there is break statement, only if there is break, okay, only 3 will be executed. Since there is no break, the execution will be continues to the next thing. So 3 and 5 will be printed. I hope this is clear, right? Yes, thanks for the confirmation, guys. I hope everyone is.
Explain it again.
Okay, you can see like. Okay, no issues. I will explain it again because I want everyone to understand it. No issues. Int number is equal to 3 has been given. Okay, integer data type number is equal to 3. We are initializing the value for number. Here, inside switch, num has been given. So we already initialized that num is equal to 3. So automatically 3 will be placed here. Inside this, case 1, case 1 plus 2, case 3 plus 2 is given. Since number value is equal to 3, where is 3 present? 1 plus 2 value is 3. So automatically the control goes to 3. So what is present inside this case? This out, print 3. So 3 will be printed. After this, you can see there is no break present. Okay, if there is break, the execution might have stopped. Only 3 will be printed. Since there is no break, it will be continued to the next part as well. So 3 is also will be printed, and next statement 5 will also printed. 3 and 5 will be printed. Clear? The one who asked me for the explanation, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, fine. If it is not clear, please let me know, guys. No issues. I will repeat it again as well. Okay? Yes. We'll move to the next question then. So there is so much of answers I can see in the chat. Very good. Only 40 has answered it rightly. I told you, right, guys, because you might have seen like the questions might be seems to be very easy, but there is many loopholes are there to get a wrong answer. So please, while answering an objective exam also, please be careful while answering answering the questions. So we can discuss this as well. What is the output of the below code? What is given? We can go line by line. Okay, int value is equal to 10. So integer value is equal to 10. We are initialize the value for like value as 10. Switch val. So automatically what is the value? 10 will be here. So you can see here inside the cases, default is present, case 1 is present, case 6 is present, and case 11 is present. But what actually the case that we want? 10, right? It is not present. So what happened? It will be searching for any default thing is there or not. Yes, there is a default thing present. So it will be going for the default thing to print. So what is there in default? Sysout print ln default block. So default block will be printed first. After that default block, you can see break statement is again not present over here. So the continuation will be happening. So default block will be present, and then 1 will be present, 6 will be present in the console, and after 6 you can see break statement. So it will be stopped. The execution will be stopped and come out of the loop. So default block 1 and 6 will be printed, and that will be the answer. Clear? Option D is the answer.
Ma'am, I
Yes.
have doubt in this.
Yes.
Suppose if case 10 was present after default, so default block would be printed first or case 10 line would be executed?
No, if the particular thing is present, that particular case only will be present. Okay, will be executed.
Okay, so case 10 will be executed first and then it will go to default
if there is no break statement in between. Okay, if the switch, like if the case 10 is present, then the particular 10 case will, then the case statement will be executed. Since there is nothing like 10 is present over here, it will search for default and it will printing the default. And why it is printing these two things? Because after default there is no break statement, and usually we will be having this default at the end of the thing only. Since it is given as initially, we are going for that and printing.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, ma'am, if there is 10 in the program, then it will execute 10 first. After that, it will execute 1 and 6 also, right?
If it is present initially, like if it is present here, instead of default 10 is present, then 10, 1 and 6 will be printed. If it is present after 11, means only 10 will be printed. Like only this case 10 will be printed. Clear?
Ma'am, if default is not given in question, then what will be the answer, ma'am?
Nothing will be printed because it will be searching. It will be searching for 10. There is nothing will be there. Default is also not there. Means it will not print anything.
Ma'am, sorry for asking again. Actually, I want to know that if the case 10 is after the 6, I mean after the break of 6, case 6,
Okay.
then how will execute, ma'am? I mean,
See, actually, how the execution will be goes is it will be checking here. Okay, if it is here, switch 10 is present. It will be searching for 10. If it is present after the 11th case, if suppose think that after the 11th case, 10th case is present, then that particular thing will be executed. It will be skipping these lines. It will be directly going for that particular case only. It will be searching for that particular case only. If it is present in between these two things, means it will be going for that, and it will check for break statement. If there is no break statement, it will be printing the continuous things.
but after if in case there is a 10, but after the 10, I mean after the execution of 10, why it is not executing the default?
Why we need to go for, like, see, if you are searching for something and you got it, means why you are going for others? Because switch case is something like that only, right? You are searching for a particular case and you got that particular case, means why you are going for default?
Okay, ma'am. Now I understood.
Yeah, default is something like if you are not get anything that you are like if you are getting, like you are waiting for something and you are not getting, that means you can go for default. If you are having, that means why you want to go for default? Okay. Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
if there will be 10 case and there will be no break statement, after that there will be default statement, and after default there will be break. So after printing the case 10, will it go for printing default?
Yes, it will go because it
there
will
is
go.
no break.
Yes, break statement is very important after each cases. If it is not, if there is no break statement, it will be printing the other continuous statements.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I hope it is fine. So Eclipse and all, you can try. If you having any issues and errors and all, you can share the screen. I will let you know about it. Okay. And go through the tryouts, like practice in the tryouts which is available for switch cases and all. Okay. Yes. We'll go to the next question then if it is clear. If my explanation is clear, then this question might have been very easy for you guys. Okay, solid 100 is there for B answer. Great. Thank God. Most of the people has answered it rightly. Fine. So why even? What would be the output of the following code segment when executed as a Java program? So automatically, like int num is equal to 4, initialization is get over, switch num, so automatically num value is 4, it will be searching for 4. So case 1, case 2 will be automatically skipped because it is given as 4. So it will be searching for 4 and it comes here. Okay, it comes here. Since there is no statement is present, it will print nothing. And there is no break statement also, so the execution continues to 6. Here also nothing is present and no break statement. Execution continue to 8. No statement and no break statement continues. So here in the 8th thing, you can see even is present. Okay, in the 8th case, you can see the inside sysout print ln even is given, so that will be printed. Okay, and it is a last statement, so it will be printing only the even. Clear? You have to see for two things, the statement and break in case of switch. Okay, clear? Any doubts in this? Fine. Okay, I could see so much of emojis and S's. We'll move to the next question. So this question is another model. So we'll discuss this as well. So much of answers are there in the chat. Great, guys. So what is the answer? D. So 69 people has answered it rightly. There is a confusion, I think, in this question. We'll discuss that. Okay. What will be the output of the below program? Okay. So we have to go line by line. Character, char character is equal to X. Data type and the value has been initialized. Then switch character. So automatically the switch case will be going for X. Since character is equal to X, it will be going for X case. So X case is present here, you can see. So in this case, you can see there is a body which is sys out print ln. It asking us to print the inside case. Okay, after that there is a break statement. So what happen if there is break statement? It will be printing this part alone because the break statement will be it will be stopping the execution further, like further execution. It will be like stopping the loop. Okay, and comes out of the loop. So break is there, only this part alone will be executed and it will be skipping other part. It will be coming out of the loop, so it will not consider these things. So only inside case will be printed. So option D is the right answer. Clear? Is it clear what the break statement is to? Yes. Yes. Thanks a lot. Yes.
There is no break statement after the case X, then it will also print the default.
Yes, it will be continues the loop and it will be printing everything.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, I hope it is clear. If you need more understanding about the default cases and everything, you can execute some of the codes which is available in the Lex and you can see, refer to it. You can change the code, pattern, everything, and you can refer to that. Okay.
Ma'am, why it is not printing outside switch? Because it is outside the switch case. No?
Can you say me what is the functionality of break? What is the functionality of break? So
To come outside the loop.
Outside the loop.
yeah, so if it comes out of the loop, why it has to see these things? It will go out straightly. I don't want to see this. I will be going out. That is what the break statement means. It will be saying that you don't want to continue further. You can take a break. So if it takes a break, why it should need to go and see everything? It will comes out of the loop automatically. It will not print anything. Yeah, it will stop the loop. Okay. Yes. Fine. So like similarly, guys, like break means what you guys will be doing. You will be continuing the session or you will be breaking and going out. You'll be going out, right? Yes.
After break statement, it will come out from the switch body. After switch body, it will execute the next code, no?
No. It will be execute like break is something like the loop will be terminated. It will be printing that particular part alone. See here in this code snippet, break has been given over here. So it will be printing only the X cases. Like what it has. Okay, yes.
They are thinking that outside switch, that statement is also inside the switch, outside the switch case, but that is inside the switch case.
No, what you are saying, it starts here, it ends here. One particular column, it starts here and it ends here. And inside that break has been given. So this particular thing is completed. This is a separate part. Why it needs to go for this? Whatever you asked, it has given to you. Why you want to go for default then? If your need is completed.
Ma'am, if case X is not present, then it will print the default.
Yes, if it is not present, it will be searching for default and it will be printing the default. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And make sure that it is like curly braces and all very important because you have to be very cautious about curly braces and all. Where it started and where it ended. Okay. If everything is present inside one particular body or else separate things, you have to see that as well. Okay, only 29 has answered it rightly. Why, guys? Okay, we'll discuss this. There is nothing in this question. The dash loop is especially useful when you process a menu selection. Okay. So this is a real time example. If I give a real time example, I hope it will be clear to you guys, right? Give some thumbs up or S's in the chat so that I can explain you this question even more clear. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So
Little bit confusing in the question, ma'am.
oh yes, I will clarify you. Don't worry about it. Okay. So I after this clarification, I hope you won't get any that kind of dilemma or not. Okay. So what is the difference between while and do while? Can you please like give a small intro about it? Like what is the while and what is do while?
I mean, while the execution of a program is at least once it's execute without
Okay.
any condition.
Okay.
And when we talking about while,
Okay.
then a condition is checked. If it's true, the body of the while is executed, and after that, it's increment and decrement.
Okay, fine. So great. So I will let you know a easy way. Okay. So similarly, what she has told, while is an entry control loop and do while is an exit control loop. What is entry control loop and what is exit control loop? While loop is an entry control loop, as I said. Entry means whatever you are given, the condition that you are given, it will be checked initially itself. In case of do while, the condition will be checked at the end of the end of one particular execution. Okay. So I will give you an example for it. See, you guys are going for a restaurant. Okay. Think that you guys are going for a restaurant and you will be seeing the menu card, right? If you want to order something, you will be seeing for a menu card. So, without seeing the menu card at least for once, go through the menus, like what are the items in the things. Without going through once, you will be ordering or you will be go through and ordering. What you will be doing?
We will look into the menu.
Go through and order.
You will be go through the menu once and in that only you will be ordering. So what is happening over there? You are executing once at least and then only you are ordering something over there. So do while is an exact option for it. Do while what it does, it will be executing at least once and then only it will be going and seeing for the condition. For while it is something like you are straightly going into a restaurant and ordering the first thing which is there in the menu. You guys do that? No, right? You will be going through once. After that only you will be ordering based on the condition. So the correct option is for this question is do while. Any confusion now?
Ma'am, why a switch cannot be a menu selection? We can make some cases if we have to select out of menu.
But when we compare these things of looping statements, do while will be the exact especially useful statement for processing a menu selection when compared to switch. In case of switch, there may be or there may not be in a like default will be there, your option will not be there, like some other problems will be there in switch cases, and it is not iteration, like it is not a looping statement, right? In case of looping statement, which exactly matches is do while.
Like we can make cases to select some kind of dish and then we can use the switch case, and this way we can select the menu. But in do while we have to first have the first condition to be, we have to undergo that first
Here
condition.
they are given as menu selection only, right? So you have to see the menu first and then only you will be selecting. Like without seeing the menu, you will be selecting the first thing that is there in the menu. No, right? You guys do that.
Okay, so first it's not mentioned that we have to go in menu and then they are talking about first condition of menu and then selecting in that menu.
See, they are asking what they are asking. Dash loop. Loop means you have to go for these three only. It is a selection like decision control structure, right? They are asking about loop. So first three only will be valid, and then in that what they are asking is especially useful when you process a menu selection. So they are when you are going for any menu selection kind of a thing, what loop will be you prefer to? I will be preferring to do while because I need to know about the menu first before I'm going for selecting.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Got it. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, fine, no issues. I hope everyone is clear with this explanation. We'll move to the next question then. Okay, 50 as answered. If you got disconnected, no issues. You can answer me privately in the chat because my connectivity will not be a problem today. So you can check your network and you can retry also. We'll discuss it once before going to the next question, guys. Which of the following for loop declaration is not valid? They are asking about not valid thing. So for int int is equal to 55, and then in int is greater than or equal to 0, which is a condition. Yes, fine. We are initialized condition also given. So this is increment or like something you have to give over here. int slash 5. So what happened is here is the option, I think it is A, right? Yes. So what happened over here is you have to give the reference or storage for it, so that only it can be executable. Like you can see over the D option, right? If you want to do any kind of operations like into or divide, you have to store it again. int is equal to 2 into int. Here we are just giving the operation and we are not storing that in the thing. So it will not taken as a valid thing. Clear? If you have given like int is equal to int slash 5, it will work. Here also int plus is equal to 6, which in turn means int is equal to int plus 6. So they are mentioning it. Here it is an decrement thing. So it is also fine. Okay, why A is the correct option? Everyone clear, right? Yes, fine. Thanks for the confirmation.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
in the C option,
Okay.
in the C option, it is given that minus minus IND. So here, can't we say that it is also not storing the value?
No. In case of pre-decrement, okay, someone, okay. In case of pre-decrement and the increment kind of a thing, it is automatically know what to do. In case of pre-decrement or post-decrement, pre-increment, post-increment, so all these things will be already know by the compiler that what needs to be done. But here, this kind of operations, we have to go for the storage things.
It means that if we use decrement or increment, any of the decrement and increment operator, then it is fine. But if we use other than increment and decrement operator, we need to store it.
Yeah, like functions, like here multiplication you're doing, here division you're doing. For that, it needs to like you need to be more precise while you are giving. This compiler can understand. This is also like if I come to what point you are saying, this is also not storing, but in turn what it means, what this statement means, int is equal to int plus 6. In turn, this statement, like this condition means int is equal to int plus 6. It will understand that because it is giving to us like this pattern. But here,
Yes, ma'am, that
yes.
Yes, in first option there is no reference to that 11 as 55 divided by 5 equals to 11.
Yeah.
So that's why it is.
Fine. I hope it is clear so we can move. Ma'am, this level of questions will come in MCQ. It is an easy question. Like MCQ consists of easy, medium, and hard level of questions. So in easy level of questions, you can expect these kinds of questions. Okay. So timings or no, it is not like that. For they will be giving 30 minutes, some like 30 questions with 1 hour 15 minutes kind of a time. So within that you need to complete it. It is not for like one question 25 seconds. It is not like that. Don't worry about it. So someone has unmuted. Naveen. Yes, Naveen is unmuted. Please check and mute yourself, Naveen. Yes, thanks for that. Only 50 has answered it rightly. Okay, fine. We'll discuss it once. I think that the timing is very limited, so that you can't able to complete the question. I think. What is the output of the below code? So public class tester. So they have given a class tester. Inside that, a main method is given. Inside that, for loop is given. So what is the condition given in the for loop? Char c is equal to a. They are initialized, and then condition is c is lesser than f and c plus plus. So we have to check c is lesser than f. What is the value of c? C value is a, right?
Yeah.
So it is lesser than f. Obviously, it is less than. So if it is less, we have to do the below thing. What we need to do? Sys out print. We have to print that value. So a will be printed. After that, what here it has been given? It is an increment operator. So it will be increment to b. It will be like it is less than f. So b will be printed. After that increment, c is less than f. C will be printed. Increment. D is less than f. D will be printed. Increment. And E is also less than F. E will be printed and then increment F. F is less than F? No, because it is equal to F. So the loops stop and come out of the loop. Okay? So A, B, C, D, E will be printed. Yes?
Ma'am, but in character, since we use character, but ultimately at the bottom end, it gets converted into ASCII code. So in that reference, it should not use that char data type, right? Because whenever we use char, it according to ASCII key, it gives us answer.
Your character only printed, right? Here given the data type is character only. If you are trying to give like integer, like character to integer or integer to character, then only ASCII will plays a role. ASCII character for that particular things will be printed. But here you're all are mentioning in the character only. Why we need to go for ASCII and all?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So while you are going, if you have confusion with ASCII thing, I will give an example for it. If the check with the data type, okay, if it is of character, it is something like related to character only. If they given as character and asking you in integer, then only ASCII will come simply. Okay. Yes.
Ma'am,
Okay, ma'am.
In the system dot, what's the double code?
Okay, what is the double code? They are asking us to print the value. Okay, they are asking us to print the value of C. And double quotes is for space. Each and every alphabet between space is there, right? A space B space C. So that is for space. You have given one space, right? So give a value, print a value, and give a space. So in the next iteration, B will be printed after a space of A.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise, how it will be printed? A, B, C, D, E. Without space, it will be printing. Okay. Okay. Please unmute yourself and thanks a lot for it. Next question. So it is separate code snippet, guys. Don't get confused. Okay. Employee number 12734, please unmute yourself. Yes, thanks a lot. Okay, so much of answers. We'll see. Okay, again, only limited people. Like 21 has answered it rightly out of 150. Why, guys? Okay, anyway, we discuss. Okay. Which of the below loop would display welcome for 10 times? Like we need to display the welcome for 10 times. Okay, we'll go one by one. No issues. We don't need to hurry and all. We can go one by one. Okay. For int num is equal to 0, num is less than 11, num plus plus. So it should starts from num starts from 0. Okay. And the condition is num less than 11. Okay, so initially it is 0, welcome will be printed. Num less than 7, yes, it is less than 7, so it is printed for first time. After that, what it needs to do, it needs to increment from 0, it will be increment to 1. After that, it will be checking for the condition. 1 is less than 11, so it will be printed welcome. Increment, so 2 will be there, it is also less than 11, welcome will be printed. Similarly, the loop continues. When it comes to 10, it is less than 11 only, it will be printed. When it comes to again, when it incremented, it goes to 11, then 11 is less than 11, no, it is equal to, so it will not printed. But when you count the welcome, number of welcome, it will be 11 times it will be printed, because from 0 to 10, if you count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when you reach 10, it will be 11 times the welcome will be printed. So first thing will be eliminated. From 0 till 10, 11 times welcome will be printed. So first thing will be eliminated, because we need only 10 times, right? Clear with this? Yes. So in the second statement, you can see int number is equal to 1. They started from 1 and till how many times? Num is less than or equal to 10. So from 1 till 10, it will be printed. So from 1 till 10, exact 10 times welcome will be printed. Clear? Exact 10 times. Because here you can see is equal to. So it will be printing for num 10 also. Okay? Yes. So 2 is an option. We'll check. So we can. Surya, please. Yes. Surya, please mute yourself. Yes, thanks a lot. We'll check for 3 also. In 3, num is equal to 10. Num is greater than equal to 0. So from 0 till 10, it will be printed. Again, it will also 11 times welcome will be printed if this statement is executed. So it will also eliminate it. Only the statement 2 is correct. Like the code snippet 2 is correct. Any doubt? Give some confirmation, guys.
Repeat again.
Okay, what part you need me to explain it again?
Can you please repeat the third one?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Repeat third case, ma'am. First one and third one, ma'am.
Okay, no issues. I will explain it again. See, first one, for loop is given. Inside that, int number is equal to 0. We have initialized number is equal to 0. Okay, and then condition 0. Because number is initially 0, right? So 0 is less than 11. Yes, it is true. It will be printing welcome. After that, what needs to be done? It needs to increment to 1. So now num value is 1. Okay, 1 is less than 11. Yes, so welcome will be printed. So this loop will be continued. Okay, till 10 loop will be continued. Think that num is equal to 10 now. Okay, 10 less than 11. Yes, it is true, welcome will be printed. When it comes to 11, it is not equal, it is not less than 11, it is equal to 11, so it will not printed. When you count the number of times welcome has been printed, it will be 11 times, because it starts from 0 and till 10 it has been printed welcome. So from 0 to 10 it is 11 times, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So first is not considered. We need only 10 times. Second, if you see, second will be printed exactly 10 times, because it starts from 1 and it is till 10 times it will be printed, because here you can see less than or equal to. So 10 is also considered. So from 1 to 10 it will be printed 10 times exactly. Clear with the second code snippet?
Clear, ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, now third code snippet, number is equal to 10. Okay, while num is greater than or equal to 0, print this, and you have to decrement it. So it starts from 0, it starts from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 till 0, it will be printing welcome. Okay, so 10 to 0, again similar to first code snippet, it will be 11 times. So it is also eliminated. First code snippet starts from 0 to 10. Here it starts from 10 to 0, in a reverse order. So only 2 will be the answer. Clear? Yes. Okay. So this is going to be the last question for the Connect today. After this, we can see the winners in the leaderboard. It is showing connecting back to the game. Please refresh the page once, or else you can answer me for this question in the chat window. Yes. Hema Sai, Bankuru, Lingalangari. If I am not pronouncing your name properly, sorry for that, guys. I'm not that much good in that.
Ma'am, my name is Pawan.
Pavan, okay, fine. Good, Pavan. So, congratulations for the winners in the leaderboard. Okay, we'll discuss the last question. How many of them are correct in this question? 45 only. Okay, we'll discuss this once. Yes. In the below code segment, how many times is hello displayed? So they are asking how many times will hello displayed. So int number is equal to 1. We initialized it, and do while loop is given. Do inside do what is given, system output hello is given. So it will be printing it. After that, num is plus is equal to 1. So num is equal to num plus 1. After that, it ends, and while loop condition has been given, num is greater than 0. Here you can see there is no time, like no termination point has been given, right? Anywhere there is any termination point, we started but we didn't end it anywhere. We are just started from 0 and we are like going on doing it. There is no end point has been given for this loop. So what happened? It will be keep on goes until it meet the highest positive range of integer. 32 byte, right? So till that point, it will be keeps on printing. Since we have given the data type as integer, it will be printing that. Okay. Yeah, infinite loop.
Okay.
Clear?
Clear.
Yes. Very good, guys. And I'm going to stop share now. And I want to confirm it once. It is clear, like all the questions in the connect are clear, right? My pace is also clear, right? Like it is low, medium.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, in MCQ exam, do we get a timer for every questions or like 2 hours for all the questions? We can revisit the question. Okay. So your objective pattern will be like it will be hardly 30 questions will be there, and you will be given around 1 hour. And there is like you can navigate around the questions, and there is no like time limit for each and every question is given. Totally 1 hour will be given, and you have to do within that 1 hour. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
And then the
30 MCQs.
I have a doubt, ma'am.
Okay.
30 MCQs will be there.
What MCQ I'm not getting?
Ma'am, in the test, the doubt she was asking.
Yes, MCQ. What? It is not
Only
clear for you.
MCQs would be there. 30 MCQ questions will be there in the test for 60 minutes.
See, you have objective exam as well as hands-on exam. Okay. For objective exam, you will be getting around 30 questions. Like it may be 27 questions to 30 questions or sometimes more. Okay. It will be around that range only. And the questions will be like medium, easy, and hard. Okay, they will be split the questions like that, and you won't know whether it is easy or medium or hard. That is not mentioned anywhere, but the question paper will consist of a easy question, medium question, and hard question. And you will be given 1 hour around time for it to complete it. And like in Connect, there won't be time limit for each and every question. There will be a total time of 1 hour. You have to give your answers within that. Okay. And then what is the thing? And some questions will be easy and some questions will be hard. You have to read the question for that. Only then you will find out whether it is easy or hard. Okay.
So for hands-on, we need to practice, and for that MCQ.
Okay. For
exam, we need to theory.
Yes, for answer it is not like theory like you for objective and coding for answer. It is not like that. You can see snippet also, right? Code snippet in objective questions. So it is not that theory part alone will comes in objective. It will be like code snippet will be given. You have to answer. You have to predict what will be the output. You have to predict something. So that kind of questions you will be asked. Like it will be there in the objective exam. In case of hands-on exam, you will be given around 2 hours of time. Okay, so within the 2 hours of time, you have to implement a certain code, and it is not that you have to implement everything, all the classes, everything kind of. It won't be like that. It will be like partially implemented. Some things are already implemented. They will be asking you to implement a certain logic parts. Okay, you have to implement that alone.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, and how many questions can we expect in hands-on?
Only one questions will be there for and so on. For Java, DBMS, they might be have 2 or 3 questions, because DBMS, it will be like very easy for implementation. So and so on, there will be like only one question. Within that, multiple classes will be there, and they will be asking for implementation part, like small
Ma'am?
logical implementations will be there. Yes.
Okay, and in MCQs, is it like that? If once the answer, once if I answered any MCQ, then can't change that option? Like, is it something like that?
Yes, you can change your options within the time limit. If you are feeling that this option is not good, that you have come across another option, you can change that as well. There is no such things are there. And
Okay,
for and for hands-on, you don't want to worry about that platform and all, guys, because it is like we have a separate platform called Tia, and we will be asking you to do in that platform only, which is like everything will be already there for you. You just need to concentrate on the logical part. That is what I'm telling from the starting. You need to know about the logics only, then you can implement. So don't worry about Eclipse or any other things. Okay, there will be separate platform similar to Eclipse. What you are doing in Eclipse, it will be already there. You just need to get into it, and you just need to implement the code. You don't need to worry about anything. Okay.
Ma'am, in like in the last test, after the test which will be conducted after the generic, we will have all questions in a mixed way, like from DBMS, Java, and all.
See, it is not like that. Like for hands-on, Java question will be separately given, like you will be giving your exam, and for DBMS, you will be separately giving your exam. Okay, for hands-on part. In case of objective, you will be having both together, I think, but it is not. I don't know exactly what they are planning about. That you will be getting a clear idea before day of the exam, and your batch owner will also address it regarding it, and you will also get a mail regarding it. So don't worry about it. They won't give without knowing and all. Okay.
Okay. Is there any kind of mock test before the main assessment?
Yes. Mainly the mock test is very important, and that will be before your exam. So if you get a chance to do the mock exam, please do it without fail. Okay, which is very important, because you can able to see the platform over there on which you are going to give the exact actual assessment. So you will be getting a practice on the platform. So they are planning to give the mock exam before the exam only. So if you are get any mails regarding mock exam, you have to do it mandatorily. Okay.
Sonali, do we have negative marks in MCQs?
Negative, yes, there is a negative mark in MCQ. So before answering the questions, be careful about the negative marks as well. Okay, there is a negative mark in case of
How
MCQ.
much?
That I don't know exactly how much it is, but there is a negative mark. So before answering the questions, try to answer it properly, and try to answer all the easy questions. More or less, the easy questions will be more when compared to the harder part. So try to answer easy questions, and then go for the hard part of the questions. Okay.
I mean, hands-on, if we do partially correct coding, then will we get marks or?
See, for all your implementation, you will be rewarded for the marks. Like if your implementation is correct, you can't able to complete the implementation till what you completed, you will be given marks. Okay. If your implementation is correct, so don't worry about it and all. You just concentrate on logical part and implementing it, and your code should not contain any errors. As of you completing, make sure that your code is not giving you any errors. Okay. If it is of very little amount also, make sure that your code is not giving error. Only then you can able to submit the code. So don't make any kind of error. How much time? It will be like you can implement within 1.5 hours if you are like very much good in the logics, and they will be giving around 2 hours time for it. Okay.
Ma'am, does marks depend on time?
What?
Does marks depend on time? Because someone can answer the question in 30 seconds and someone can may answer in 10 seconds.
No. Timings are general thing for all. You can use how much time you want and you can answer the question. This is not about like this time if you finish first, you will be getting more marks. No, not like that.
Ma'am,
Okay. What
as
is
you
SAQ? So SAQ is something like an awareness quiz which is conducted for all.
Hello.
Even for us, we will be doing that
अरे
SAQ.
नायरे देनी बिजरिया कोचिंग
Sibaram, please, can you please mute yourself? Yes, thanks for that. See, SAQ is something like an awareness quiz, okay, that you have to take. It is something related to the organization, okay, you have to take it is mandatory and you will be given like 1 month of time. Within that, you need to do, right? So you can do it. There is nothing else. It is an awareness quiz. It is not like the assessment kind of a thing where the marks are calculated, but you need to pass in that test because it is related to the organization level. You can take multiple times also. Okay.
Okay, its mark doesn't included in the final assessment, like.
No. It is not related to the session at all. It is something related
Okay.
to the organization. Thank you. How much you understand about the rules and regulations of organization. That is
It will
where.
be attended on Saturday also, ma'am.
Yeah, it will be available. It will be available. SAQ.
Is there any normalization process, ma'am?
What?
Is there any normalization process?
What is normalization? I'm not getting. For what you are asking exactly?
Ma'am, actually, normalization means if anyone attempts all the questions correctly, then his score will be increased a little bit 3 to 4 marks, ma'am.
What is that? For what you are asking actually? For assessment or SAQ?
For assessment, madam, MCQ questions.
Oh, okay. What you are asking about is like similar to negative marks. Will there be a positive like adding more marks?
Similar like positive.
No. It is not like that. One particular question, this mark like that, it will be like already it will be like that. So this much question you are attending, that much mark will be you will be getting. If it is wrong, so that much negative mark will be get. It will not like if you score properly, like if your answer is right, more marks you will be getting. No, not like that. If your answer is wrong, then they will be reduced some marks.
Okay, ma'am.
Or else you will be given what marks that they are allocated for that particular question, that mark you will be getting.
Thank you.
Okay, I hope everyone is clear with all the stuffs which I shared with you guys. And if it is of any more queries right now about assessment and all, I think it is not needed. So still I have given some idea for you guys. I know it is non-CS. You guys will be worried about the exams and all. So what the one thing which I can recommend is do all your assessment properly and follow all the details that has been shared in the session, which is very important because the educator will share only the needed things for you guys that is needed for your assessment. So make note of every detailed explanation given by the educators, because as the day progresses you will be learning new things. So in that case it will be all helpful. Okay, make a note or notepad whenever they are saying it is important, which is very important. And don't worry about it. When you are practicing, keep on practicing about the assessment and all, you will get a flow of it and you will be doing it very well in the assessment also.
Ma'am, can you repeat about the SAC?
What? SAT?
What is SAC? Yes, ma'am.
SAQ. Okay, SAQ is an awareness quiz. Okay, since you all entered into the Infosys organization for new, everyone, even us, we will be doing SAQ. Okay, it will be like once in a year, they will be asking for the quiz. Like this kind of quiz will be there and we need to complete within the time limit that they have mentioned. And this is not related to the assessment and all. Don't worry, the marks will be calculated or not. No, nothing will be like that. But it is mandatorily to attend SAQ because it is related to the organization level. Like the questions will be related to organization, like how you are like understood about the organization rules and regulations, everything. So this quiz is important to attempt, but it is not marks and all will not be calculated or not. You have to pass this exam. That's it.
If someone gets failed in that particular quiz, then there will be some more chances or not?
Yes, there will be enough chances will be given. You have to complete the quiz. That's it.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
how many times you want, you can take.
Ma'am,
one last question.
Yes.
Like in how many days we can expect our final assessment of generic?
Okay, once you complete your programming using Java, you will be having programming using Java part 2. Now you are attending part 1, right? It will be end at Thursday, tomorrow. And after from Friday onwards, you will be having programming using Java 2, where they will be teaching you different kind of things. After that, DBMS session will be there. Once complete your DBMS session, you will be having your assessment. Okay, the DBMS is for 5 days, I think. So maybe by next week or else the following week, you will be having your assessment. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. 2 sessions are remaining for you. One is programming using Java 2, that is for 4 days, and DBMS is for 5 days. After that, only probably your assessment will be. Okay? And how to apply laptop and all, it will be like related to your batch owner, because she will be guiding you with certain things which needs to be followed. After that only you will be getting your laptops. Okay, I can't able to guide you in that way. Okay, fine. Yes, programming using Java part 1 is for 4 days, and that is going to end tomorrow. Okay, it
in
starts
that
on
in that generic exam, if any cases were failed, any chances is there, ma'am?
See, after completing your generics, you will be getting your stream training. Okay. After completing the stream training, if you're not passed, there will be a retest, and enough chances will be given to you to get pass marks and good scores. So you have to use it. Use it. And if you are like doing all your assessment, you may not fail or not, because all the sections, different educators, and will be guiding you for several things. So don't worry about it. Okay.
Ma'am, you said enough chances will be given, but we were told that only 2 chances are there.
That is what enough chances means. If it is not, if you are not passed in this, retest will be there. That is the enough chance, right? If you are failing in one chance, you will be getting another chance. It is not like you will be getting chance. No. There will be a retest for.
Okay, so you mean only 2 chances.
Yeah, think what I am saying is, if you are not scoring good marks like below 65, if you are scored in generic and stream, one more retest for generic and stream will be given to you. So in that thing, you have to clear to get into production. Okay, you don't want to worry about it right now, because if you are doing everything properly, you will be get passed.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we expect questions in our assessment from our these daily assessments like Connect and our Lex?
Yes. If you are following the Lex content properly, you don't want to go for any other general things which is available in Google's. Only Lex is enough for you guys, and the sessions that we are taking is enough for you guys to pass in your exams. Out of questions will not be there. Okay, out of the
and for hands-on also, the tryouts which is given in Lex, which are given in Lex, is enough.
Yes.
Or do we have to?
No, it is enough. It is enough. Like days progresses, you will be doing in Eclipse. Okay. So once you get flow in Eclipse, that is more than enough. More than enough to do in your assessment. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. What is the Java part 2? Can you please explain? See, Java part 2, you will be learning basics in Java part 1, how to have the class, what is class diagram, everything. In Java part 2, some more topics will be there, like different kind of topics will be there in Java part 2. So they will be taking that in Java part 2. If I tell right now, you will be confusing. So don't confuse it by yourself. But right now, what is the session goes on, just focus on that and try to understand that only. Okay. Yes, like Spring Boot, that will be in streams, not in generics. Actually, it will be in the stream training.
What is a stream training?
Stream training, once you complete your generics, you will undergo stream training, where you will be allocated to a particular stream, and again training will be there for the particular stream, and you will be taking that.
Stream training is after the assessment test.
Yeah, after the generic you will be getting your stream.
After the test.
Ma'am. In case
And ma'am, what kind of streams are you talking about?
50%, ma'am, you can allow that to streaming training, ma'am.
Yes. Anyone ask any question?
In case in generic less than 50%, you can allow that stream training, ma'am.
Yes, a stream training you will be undergoing after generic training. But the thing after the stream training, if you get low marks in generic training, after the stream training you will be getting a retest for generics. Okay. Once you complete generics, after that you will be getting into stream. If they like after stream, if your generic and stream score is less, then you will be getting retest for both. You have to take the retest for generic as well as for test, like stream test. Less time, more time, it is not like that. If it is of less time it is given to you, then we will be reduce the topics that we are covering. So don't worry about that and all. There will be planning team will be there and they planned accordingly for you how much you can have in a particular day. So don't worry about that and all. I hope it is all clear. If there is any doubt, we can take it tomorrow. And if there is any doubt related to the session, we are here for any time to answer all your questions. And ma'am is very good. She is like taking each and everything. So you can ask us anytime. Don't back your doubts, but okay. I hope it is clear. Once ma'am has given the thing when to end the session, you can leave. Okay, till that be in the section. We'll ask and we'll let you know when to leave. Okay? Till that be in the session, guys. Don't leave.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Hardly 15 days you need to be in the generic training, I think, to get a final exam. Okay? There are different streams, guys. There's different streams. Yes?
The connect questions which we do it at the end can also be there in the assessment. I mean, is there any possibility?
See, same questions will not be there, but you can expect the same model.
Okay.
Okay, similarly, in what the question that you are taking in the mock, similar pattern will be there in your assessment. So that is what we are telling you repeatedly to attend the connect as well as the mock exams.
Okay.
Okay. Which stream is easy? That is and all. It is not like easy, hard kind of a thing. How much effect that you are putting is more important. All the streams are easy if you are taking it as easy. Okay, and they will be teaching you for everything. Don't worry about it. No, generics marks, depending upon the generics marks, your stream will be decided. No, it is not like that. Based on the business requirement, the stream will be divided. If the business requirement for the particular stream is more, then you will be allocated to the particular stream. Okay. 4 days, how it possible to learn in 4
No, ma'am.
days? Okay, you have to practice it, guys. Yes.
Ma'am, if suppose someone is very good in particular thing, like in Java and all, and if he will got like SAP and all, so it will be unfair for him because it's his knowledge.
See, it is unfair and all. It is not like that. Without knowing only, like I'm also from non-CS, I don't know anything. When I get into Infosys, they are teaching me, right? So inside stream also, you don't know anything. Also, they will be teaching you for that.
But it will be more convenient that they will distribute the particular things to the particular expert peoples. So there will be the less efforts, but it's okay. Fine.
No, they are doing everything based on the business requirement, guys. We are in the like company, like a professional. You can't expect that you need to be in the stream, in that stream and all, right? You have to be in any stream that they are allocating to you. Okay, guys, we'll discuss everything tomorrow. If there is any other queries are there, now you can leave the meeting as of Now today everything was completed. You can leave the meeting and have a nice day, guys. If there is any questions, don't worry. I will be there only for tomorrow. You can answer me. You can ask me. Sorry. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you,
being
ma'am. Bye,
patient and
ma'am.
connecting. You know. Yeah. Thanks
Thank
a
you
lot.
and bye, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, can we leave?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, you
That's
can
what
leave.
exactly she
Thank you,
said.
ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
you can leave. Leave.
My
Leave the
bad.
meeting.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.